Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing okay. All right, so what I'm going to do at the beginning of every week, I'm going to record a checklist announcement. And all it is just going to be everything that's coming up that's going to be due within the next week or so. I'm going to remind you, and I'll give you a little bit of information about that. So you might have noticed on the syllabus tab, there's a list of all your assignments for the whole semester with a due date. There is the My Tasks section on the homepage, and it's got all of the assignments that are coming up. And then I'm also going to have this checklist announcement. So there's 3 different ways that you should know all these assignments that are due. Just make sure that you check Blackboard pretty regularly and stay on top of stuff. Don't push it off and wait until later, because stuff can pile up, especially in online classes if you're not careful. So just watch these, and it'll let you know of everything coming up within, like I said, the next week or so that you'll need to do. So this first week is mostly going to be just an introduction. You don't have any lecture videos to watch or anything like that. I'm re-recording a bunch of those, so they're not even ready right now, but we'll start that next week. This first week, what you need to focus on is just some beginning material to kind of get you familiar with how the class is going to go. So right off the bat, first thing you need to do is there is a pretest, and this is going to be in the exams tab to the left. This pretest is just to see what you know about biology before the class starts, and you're not supposed to know any of this yet. So this is a zero pressure test. It's not worth any points. I'm not even going to look and see what your grade was on the test. All I'm going to do is ask a whole bunch of questions, and then I'm going to look at the class average for each of those questions. So like question number 1, 30% of the class got it right. Like that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking at your individual score. Honestly, this is for some paperwork stuff that we have to do at the end of the semester, but you have to do this right off the bat before you start studying or watching any of the lectures. So you can, like I said, find that in the exams tab to the left. It is 60 questions. I know that's not really short, but just go ahead and read through them. If you know the answer, or if you feel like you've got a pretty good idea of the answer, go ahead and answer it. Click, say what the answer is. If you read a question and you don't have a clue what it's talking about, and you don't know, your guess, like you're just completely lost, feel free to skip it. That's perfectly okay. That actually helps us out, because if you don't know it and you just click C, you might get it right, even though you didn't know it. On a real test, pick C, pick a letter, and like answer something. But for this one, you can skip a question if you don't know. So feel free to do that. So that is going to be due this Sunday, the 23rd. We need you to do this really early, just like I said, before any of the lectures start. So shouldn't take too long. Go ahead and do that today as soon as you're done watching this video. The other assignments, so everything else I'm going to talk about today, these aren't due until the 30th. That's next Sunday. And I know that sounds like that's a ways off. I pushed the due date back just because drop add keeps going through like next Tuesday. That means that a student could join this class next Tuesday. So I didn't want them to miss a whole bunch of assignments. But these are really quick, so go ahead and do them this week if you get a chance. I'm going to have some new stuff for you to do next week. So if you'll go ahead and do these, then you'll have them out of the way and you don't have to worry about that later. All right. So there is an About Me survey. You can find that in the Quizzes tab to the left. In my traditional classes on the first day, I get everyone to like write down what's your name, what's your major, like tell me an interesting fact about yourself, just some stuff like that. That helps me learn a little bit about my students. I've got over 100 this semester, so that's a lot of information to keep up with. If you'll tell me just a little bit of information about yourself, it helps me learn you a little bit better. So that is, like I said, on the Quizzes tab, and this is going to be worth 5 points. These are 5 really easy points. Basically, if you do this, you get all the points. So we can start off on a good foot grade-wise. There is a syllabus quiz. Now, I sent everyone a copy of the syllabus like right around the time that you signed up for this class. I should have emailed it to you. But if you haven't read it in a while, or if you didn't read it the first time, you can go over to the syllabus tab, and there's a copy there. You can reread that. Let me know if you have any questions about the information. But once you've read it and you feel like you know everything, what you can do then is there's a syllabus quiz that's underneath the syllabus. This quiz is really simple. It's questions like, what's the name of this class? What section are you in? What's the date of our first exam? This is all stuff you're going to know if you've looked at the syllabus. And here's the thing, you can use your syllabus during this quiz. That's perfectly okay. Have it pulled up on your computer. You can print it off and have a paper copy with you. So just double check the answers and make sure you're getting it right before you submit it. Okay? So that one's going to be worth 5 points also, and it's due on the 30th. Last quiz assignment you have this week is there's a diversity project. This is something we do with all of our science classes here at Gadsden State. So if you've taken another science class, you may have done this before. But it's a diversity project. There's a tab that says diversity project kind of to the lower left on Blackboard. And what you'll need to do is click on that tab. There is a quick paragraph. It talks about how scientists have different cultures and backgrounds, because you have scientists all around the world that are trying to solve the same problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to read about a couple of different scientists, read their biographies, read through it, make sure you understand it. But once you have read that, there is a 10-question diversity quiz. All the answers are going to be in those biographies that you just read. So just like the syllabus, I want you to read it first, but you can print those biographies off. You can have them pulled up on your computer or your phone or whatever. That's perfectly okay. You can use all that stuff during the quiz. That's not a problem at all. We just want to make sure that you can find the answers. All right. So you can do that. And that is also going to be due the 30th. And again, that's in the Diversity Project tab. So like I mentioned on those last two quizzes, you can use your notes and everything. The only time that I do not want you to use notes, the only time that you cannot use notes or phone or textbook, anything like that, tablet device, you cannot use any of that during the test, like during the actual exams. But for any review quizzes, any discussion boards, anything like that, you can use those resources. That's perfectly okay. Just make sure that your work is your own. You can't just like copy and paste your lab answers or anything like that. But during the review quizzes, yeah, you can use your notes. That's not a problem at all. All right. So, all right, last thing, finally, we're almost done. Last thing is our lab activities. Those aren't going to start until like the 3rd week. I think your first lab is actually due September 6th. I know that sounds like it's a ways off, but it's going to be here really soon. So a couple things about that. Number one, if you have not bought your lab kit, you've got to do that. Like if you order it right now, it might get here in time. So you can't put that off any longer. You need to order your lab kit as soon as you see this if you haven't done so already. But there's a few other things that we need to do before we start the lab activities. So you can go over to the lab tab to the left. And I've recorded a video that's going to tell you how to sign up for your hands-on lab cloud, HOL cloud. That's the name of the website that we're going to be using for our labs in this class. So if you'll go through, watch that video, it will walk you through how to sign up for your account. When you get your lab kit, there is a serial number on the outside of your box, and that's going to be a code that lets you open up the lab activities. So I know I've mentioned this before, but if you don't buy a lab kit, you're not even going to be able to open up the labs. Like you won't even have a chance to submit anything. So you do have to get a lab kit because you need that to access the labs. Once you've watched that video, signed up for the account, there's a couple prerequisite activities that you're going to need to do. So one of them is called Getting Started. It's just going to make sure you know how to use the website. There's another one that is, that's Mr. Machen is poking his head in the window. You want to say hey to my online class? What you'll need to do is, I lost track a little bit. The getting started is just making sure that you know how to use that website and that you can enter information in on the HOL cloud. The other one is on lab safety, and that is just going to make sure that you know how to handle chemicals and stuff like that. This is not a dangerous lab activity class that we're doing. You're going to have some chemicals, but it's going to be very safe, like non-explosive, non-corrosive or anything like that chemicals. But still, we just need to go through basic lab safety. So those two prerequisites, you're going to need to do those before we start the real labs, the 3rd week of class. If you'll go ahead and do those now while we don't have any lectures, you can get that knocked out and you don't have to worry about it later. All right. So I think that has got it for this week. Sorry, they're not always going to be this long. There's just a lot of introduction stuff to go through this week. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know, and I will get back with you. Thanks.